Why would I keep with somebody not in my league? What was out if you not on my team? The money talking was shot, it was green. I don't need no mask. All I need is the blue and the green. When I step on the scene, I don't need no backdrop. Yeah, street nigga no black top. Yeah, and they could be mad. I tell them that so bad. I got bullets with names. I'm written down in my notepad. That's my word. I'll put that on my gonads. So I know with the money, I might have to marry paper. I mean, get to the hustle. I'ma make me a hustle. I wake up to get it. I don't wanna lay under covers. I go get a check and I cash myself. In this life, you gon' bear yourself. So don't be conceited. I don't really need it. She think I'm a beat. Don't flatter herself. And most bitches is only for fans anyway. I need a woman for me. Yeah, she wanna hear her nails did. I just want something to eat. Yeah, can't nobody else compare to this. Got me feeling like I'm Cooper fucking on the beat. I call it Kama Sutra. You ain't
just rap.
I just wanted to say that. We from New York. No, I'm joking. Man, if you heard that was that Yoda freestyle. I'm in love with my money.
It's my all-time favorite song.
If you don't know what song that is Chameleonaire and Oh Wow Baby. That's a dope song. Shout out to you, Lil Yoda. He killed that freestyle. Shout out to Mozzie Mondays. Go ahead, check them out. New interview drops every Monday on YouTube page.
That's not here though, right?
Yeah, that's not here.
I thought it was supposed to be going to New York. I thought that's what it was. I don't know who Mozzie is.
Oh, you don't know who Mozzie is? Yeah, no. So Mozzie used to be part of Cheap Suits.
Oh, that's the dude you said we need to try to get.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mozzie used to be part of Illuminati first, and then Cheap Suits.
Okay.
So Cheap Suits was Mozzie, STAAR, Mozzie and STAAR only. Then they revamped it and got IQ and all them nasty knots. But it's your girl, DJ, baby, Blue. You see the blue in her hair, Diamond.
It's your boy D, aka Mr. Live at 5 himself.
Yep.
Sound like Boom Howard.
Okay. And this is the man.
It's your fella, man. Y'all know who it is, man. My allergies are acting up, so I'm trying hard not to sneeze over here. That's why I'm like really big. I'm really focusing on not trying to sneeze.
Yeah. Keep your cooties over there.
It is about that time for the allergies to be
hidden.
Yeah, I stay with Zyrtex. Eat that shit like Eminem.
I don't think you should do
that.
But
it's also good old Titty Tuesday. So
I didn't have tacos, but I had tilapia. Don't judge me.
I thought you were about to say I didn't have tacos, but I had titties.
Areolas.
No, I didn't have no titties.
Areolas.
No titties right there.
Every time I see somebody with the last name Areola, that's exactly what.
That is a funny last name.
Areola.
Someone's last name is that?
I would change my name.
Yeah.
I think Carlos Miller got a jersey.
That said
Areolas on it.
That's weird. These are kicking everyone's ass right now. Shout out to Mickey Street for tuning in. Thank you. We appreciate you guys. Anyone
Swisher.
We appreciate you guys. Make sure you go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share. Let people know that we are live. Tune in. Real fast before we get into the topics. May 13th. May 13th.
That sounds crazy.
It is. That is our live podcasting event.
Saturday?
Yes.
Okay. Because if it was Friday, I wouldn't come.
No, we have to come on Friday. It's Saturday, a live podcasting event, $15 for a ticket. Make sure you pull up. We have the whole story in the building. We're gonna have put your big girl draws on. Let's get chatty and voice a V on our show. And then we have special podcast pulling up if this mic could talk. So make sure you go ahead and pull up on us. And of course, Southern Rose to go is gonna be out there with the egg rolls.
God.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Kai Factor.
It's been a minute since we had those.
You have
like a year.
Well, y'all.
Well, yeah, I guess us.
Yes. But Kai Factor's pulling up to do the video. You know, we always got the video recap. And Tiny Toon with Island Shots is gonna be the one taking photos of us this year. So the black owned businesses and just the businesses out there that we are supporting.
All the Bobs out there.
Shout out to our sponsors. So Urban Suite, Cheryl Metal and Mickey Sweet is one of them. And then your homie David.
Oh yeah, real estate.
Real estate. So if you need a house, apartment, he got you.
Yeah, he be doing his thing. I think he just like closed on a house, and he's not just in San Antonio. Like he travels and close deals.
So if you need a house, David is your guy to go to. You already know. So put up or shut up. If you don't know, now you know, because there's a lot of people talking reckless on the internet. Kids doing reckless stuff. People doing reckless stuff with guns and all this other stuff. So we have a lot of topics, but if we get into that, it's all testing week. If you don't know your kids are testing, or most kids are testing, how do you guys prepare your kids for the STAAR test? And do y'all feel like this is important? We took the test. It was called the TAS and TOS. Do we feel like it was important to us? Give us your thoughts.
You had to pass.
Well, no, I mean like important in life. Not important as in if you don't take it, you don't pass.
In life, is it important?
No, do you feel like that? You feel like you passing the TOS test or the tax test helped you?
I don't feel like none of that shit works. I mean, I ain't gonna say it don't work.
I mean, I honestly don't feel
the benefit.
Do you feel like just kids? Because you know they always said this is gauges kids on.
No, because half of the people that's billionaires dropped out of high school, so obviously not.
I feel like it only gauges kids if the test was on their level. So if you don't know, because I work at a school, the 3rd grade STAAR test is really a 4th grade level STAAR test, and 4th grade is 5th, and so it's upper level. So I feel like if you're trying to gauge what they know, that's not the test to gauge. No.
Well, it kind of is, because if throughout the school year you're supposed to
prepare them for 4th grade. That's true, but it's not. But the test is not like a test to see if you prepare them for 4th grade. It's more like you should know this as a 4th grader, if that makes sense. It's more like the opposite. I'm trying to see if I can explain it.
No, that doesn't make sense at all. Not to me anyway.
If it's somebody in the 5th grade, the test is preparing them to see if they know what they know for the 6th grade.
Yeah, that's why there's the caveat of. But that's why people are so like, well, if you don't pass this standardized test, you might not go on to the next thing. That's why that's a thing.
Because chances are, if you don't pass the test, you're not gonna pass.
Right, like you're gonna have a hard time at the following grade. That's the whole point of it.
I feel like some of the basics should come back.
But some people do feel like Blue, what you were saying though, something like that. Like it's actually kind of half and to me, just kind of half and half on what side of the coin people are on that issue.
And I also feel like with COVID, it kind of messed it up because like I feel like the testing stuff, it was going decent. Then when COVID hit, they stopped doing the testing. Everybody was online. And then not only that, you just passing kids, and a lot of kids, and some kids didn't even go to school. Some kids took that year off. They end up falling behind, and then you got to try to catch them up.
Yeah.
But the test is not mandatory anymore. So if your parents do not want you to take the test, they don't have to take the test with it and all that. So it's not mandatory like it used to be.
Even now?
Yeah. It's not mandatory.
So what is the big deal? So why is it, if it's not a mandatory thing, what's the point of even having it?
That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Why we still have it if it's not mandatory.
Or why they not telling people it's not mandatory?
Yeah, are you telling people it's not mandatory?
Some know, but I don't think they like advertising because they want to advertise it. Because, testing helps with funding for school too and all that. So they're not going to advertise that your school don't have to. But if you just know,
No, that's interesting.
No, we don't have to click this.
Just give me 2.
We don't have to click this part. Because that's
Thank you.
I didn't know that.
You want to go over there?
I do 1.
Yeah. You can't do 2? 2 is even.
This is 2. Red and blue.
So, real quick, off subject. Debate. I heard debate. Is it chicken sandwich or chicken burger? Or they're 2 things?
It's a chicken sandwich. There's no chicken burger.
No, it's not a chicken.
A chicken sandwich.
Burgers is patties.
Yeah.
If it's on a hamburger bun.
Still a sandwich.
If it's a sandwich, shouldn't it be on sandwich bread?
No, because you can have a burger on sandwich bread.
That's not a burger.
It
is.
It's all about
the only reason it's a hamburger is the meat.
It's the meat. Pause.
Yeah.
We're clipping that.
Even like if you
That's
like,
gonna be a clip.
even if you do a hot dog, you can do a hot dog with buns, or you can do it with the regular bread, but it's still a hot dog. It's not another name.
A bratwurst
Never
is still a
mind.
bratwurst, no matter
I was
the
asking
bread.
for hot
is
dogs on a
between.
regular bread, but never mind.
I eat plenty of hot pause.
Putting of what? On wood?
Salmon. Hey, how do y'all say it?
Salmon.
Salmon.
Oh, weird.
No,
Oh, you pronounce the
weird.
L?
Yeah, I do.
You pronounce the
say
L.
salmon.
Salmon. Salmon.
We every time we go to the restaurant, I ask the waiter, "How do you say it?"
And
I
they
get
say
50-50.
Is
I
it
get
caramel or
50-50.
caramel?
Like it's caramel.
Thank you.
Pecan or pecan?
Pecan.
Yeah.
See?
It's only pecan when it's a certain dish. Like they'll say I still pie, but some people say pecan pie.
No, it's pecan pie. Who says pecan? That's
It
weird.
depends on where you go. If you go to the country, they're gonna say pecan.
Well, country folk. While we talking about testing in school, you don't know these kids be wilding at school, and I work at a school, and if just letting you know that the school would protect the kids, but not teachers or anyone that works at a school.
I think all three of us have
So
some kind of
school background.
school, yeah.
And that's crazy.
Bus
So,
driving.
and that's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Those
yeah.
kids on the bus be crazy. So how do you handle the kids on the
Man.
bus? Because that's crazy. I know. Because I used to be crazy.
I ain't gonna say it's like a classroom, but it's kind of like that's your class. That's your version of a classroom. So first day you gotta accept because they gonna try you. You gotta establish your rules, and the minute that you go back on them, you're gonna lose control. So if I was to say
And start
I'm not
joking with
leaving,
them.
I'm not leaving until everybody is sitting down and they got their seatbelts on. If one person is standing up and saying, I ain't gotta put my seatbelt on, we just gonna sit here then. Because I get paid by the hour. So
Oh, you make them put seatbelts?
yeah, I make them put seatbelts on. But they got seatbelts.
Not all buses have seatbelts. That's why I was
Yeah, they do.
asking. And that's as they do, maybe. Not Justin.
They got them. They tucked in the seats.
Not in Justin.
Well, that's definitely a DOT violation.
We'll let them know that.
That ain't my district.
No, I'm saying. But
It's
yeah.
y'all funky ass district.
Nah, we didn't have
But
that shit.
SAISD, shout out to SAISD.
And
They
like,
got seatbelts in our
I like the fact that you say you need a strong bus driver because sometimes there's not. I remember there was an incident.
NISD got tour buses, so
I know, right?
We got tour buses.
y'all do got tour buses.
Yeah, we got tour buses. Do Justin got tour buses?
I don't know.
They might got fucking charter buses.
Who knows? But there was
That's the
an
same shit though, right?
Same thing.
Yeah, they got. I think.
Wow.
Justin got them. I don't think Roosevelt got them.
There was an incident. My youngest sister, when she was in high school, there was an incident where these kids was acting up, and the bus driver didn't want to leave, but he didn't have a strong voice to say what you said. We're not leaving until y'all act up, until y'all get cut. And my sister had an appointment somewhere. She didn't want to be late, so she got after them. She said, "Y'all gonna shut up, cause I got to get home by a certain time." Like she had to do the bus driver's job, and they shut up. I'm like, that's sad. That should be his job.
Yeah, but I mean,
Right.
like you say, man, she might demand more respect than the bus driver. Even some women, I always say women bus drivers need a aid on there.
Oh,
Especially
yeah.
if they get a certain routes, they need an aid on there. Like when you went to MLK, a woman, she needs an aid on there, unless she's just like one of those strong. Most of SAISD was Hispanic.
Yeah.
So those type of women from just working there, like they're short, but they feisty. They like when you're on their bus and you're their kid, like they talk to you like you're their kid, like in Spanish. They do it in both. But I also think if she's doing like a Jeff Davis route or a Sam Houston, well, high school really don't. Not really like that because most of them be on their phone. So I ain't never had no problems with high school. It's always middle school and elementary.
Except for sexual. You don't have to worry about sexual assault.
No, because
In
on
high
my
school?
bus, the girl sat on this side and boys sat on this side.
Oh, okay. That's
So
so.
I learned that from one of the older drivers there. That he said that's what he do to cut down on that.
Oh, that's good.
And if he don't go, he the one that taught me. If you set a rule on a bus and they don't abide by your rule, you don't move until they listen to you. If they move, if they switch seats, you stop.
Are y'all allowed
Pull
to
over.
kick kids off the bus?
No,
Not
you're not
anymore?
supposed to. But if all else
That's like
fails,
leaving
you
a
turn,
kid stranded
yeah,
somewhere. Like,
you turn around and go back to the.
No, that's what I meant. I mean, like kick them off at the school, not like
Oh, yeah,
randomly,
if
not
oh,
not
yeah.
randomly at a stop.
I had kids like, hey, when I was, because I went from having a route to I was a sub driver, so I do aid. And when I was an aid, it was a little boy that came on from Davis. I stood out the door, everybody's getting on the bus, and he was getting on the bus, and he was sagging. I'm like, hey bro, I said, you can't get on this bus like that. He was like, what? I said, you gotta pull your pants up. Oh man, come on, man. I said, nah. I said, bro, I said, as a black man, I'm not gonna let you. First of all, you shouldn't want to be. Do you know where that comes from? He's like, man, so I told him where it comes from. I said, in prison, when you sagging, that means you're available. So that means
That means you're giving up the booty. You should have just said that.
They're still kids.
Don't matter.
Yeah, it does matter. So if you tell them that, they get the. I mean,
they get the point. Yeah.
So then his homeboys is like, oh, say, oh man, you gay. So then he's like, man, and so he pulled his pants up. So before he got on the bus, I just let him know, hey, look, man, I ain't trying to embarrass you or nothing, but like you gotta present yourself a certain way. Because with you sagging like that, when I let you off your bus stop, if a cop was to swing around the block, you already look like you're up to no good.
Yeah.
You're just giving them another reason to pull up and fuck with you. Even though you're a minor, you know what I'm saying? They're really not supposed to do nothing because you don't have an adult involved. That the police, as we can see, they don't care about that shit.
Exactly.
They're gonna say something to you to make you escalate the situation so they can escalate it to how they want to do it.
Exactly.
So just eliminate that, man. You try.
And then in certain states, that's a fine. That's like a $200 fine, $200 fine if they catch you sagging.
Yeah, it is. I think they should be worldwide. There's no, I don't even know why niggas sag. Me personally.
Man, and I get it the worst as a DJ.
Well,
you behind the booth and they sagging and they bending over performing. All you see is straight movement.
Like if you sagging with skinny jeans on,
I saw a whole lot of folks sagging at that South by Southwest.
Oh yeah.
I mean, dudes in their 40s.
I told KG, that's my kinfolk. I said, bro, you be sagging super hard. And he was but see, he also knows he can go some places he'll go and he don't sag.
Yeah.
So he knows.
Looking like a sagging Pepto-Bismol.
And then so even with him, still said, hey, kinfolk, bro. Yeah, you know where that come from? Like, yeah, man, I know all that, dog. I ain't really tripping on it. But he's a grown man, so
yeah.
But as far as the kids go, you got a chance at least to correct it. But you know, these kids these days, you can't tell them diddly squat.
Nothing.
I just told my son that, bro, you've been on this earth for 9 years. You're trying to explain to me something that I know already. And I'm trying to tell you that I know this already. First, he was trying to argue with his sister about something she said about I went to go get some ice cream, and he was trying to tell her. She said something, so I told him, quit monitoring what she's saying. Just let her talk, because he tries to if she say something wrong, well, oh, I want an ice cream with the cone, but I just want one scoop, and he'll be like, why would you get one scoop? The cone is like, bro, just leave her alone.
That's what twins are for.
Huh?
That's what twins are for.
No, that's not.
Especially brothers and sisters.
No, that's annoying as hell.
But then on the flip side is that he knows that he really can't whoop her. So I will leave her alone. Before I tell her, I give.
They get to that point.
I let him go. I don't break it up. Because he gonna stop.
Would you console him?
No.
Okay. You be like,
oh,
that's what you get.
I tell
that what you get.
This is what I do. I say, she'll come and say, Daddy, Deshaun won't leave alone. He keep on this, and this, and this. I say, Deshaun, leave your sister alone. And he'll say, I ain't even doing nothing. And she da. So she don't like when he call her a girl. Like when she say, girl, quit playing, girl, or
yeah,
you know, like that. So she quit calling me a girl. I got a name. So this is my last statement on that. Whenever they do that, I said, Deshaun, if she start fighting you, I don't want to hear nothing. And that's it. After that, I don't say nothing else.
Do you feel like he does it on purpose?
Yeah, he does.
Because my brother has a habit of doing that. So my older brother and sister, they're like almost 18 months apart. They're close in age, and he has a habit of calling female sweetheart, and she hates it. Like, thank you, sweetheart. And he
No, my
hates
wife
it.
hates being called
So he
Lil
does that
Mama.
on purpose, especially like if we out at a restaurant.
I just said that she is.
Really?
Yeah, or shorty.
Oh man, that's
I'd be like, she'd be like, I know one thing. Da da da. I'd be like, hey, calm down, little mama.
oh hell
She'd be
no.
like, you already know I don't like that. Oh, my bad, I forgot.
Yeah.
I
Hey, what's
mean, it don't be making no sense as to why she like they don't like it.
I don't know why she don't.
Like take for instance, like I say like move around.
Yeah.
That all that means is get from by me.
yeah.
Nothing else.
Like move around, like go on somewhere.
Hey,
That's
when-
what that means.
Yeah.
Brittany can't stand that shit.
I hate when I get called youngin and I'm older than them. But sometimes they say that because like they've been like in the streets longer, they wiser, and they be like, and they call me youngin.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, I feel like age don't like age. You have to accompany. Wisdom has to accompany.
comes
I
age.
know, but when they
Like,
call
just
me
because
youngin, I be
you're-
like,
Yeah, just because you a certain like
age don't mean
age,
yeah.
There's a
I-
lot of
yeah.
dumbass
Oh.
old people out here.
Yeah, a lot.
Sorry, old people, but some of y'all mindset is fucked up, and y'all should not be giving no advice to anybody. Like, oh yeah, that's like if somebody's old, they be like, oh, that's the OG. How? Because he's old. Like OG's supposed to be giving you the game. Like this nigga's not giving you nothing. That nigga's a regular nigga.
ORH, not the OG. That's
So
the
RN.
no. I was gonna say original retirement home, but you said
Yeah.
original retirement nigga.
Yeah, he definitely is. That nigga's
Man. So last week we
a
talked.
loser.
Last week we talked about Mr. Charleston White,
Oh yeah.
and if you don't
Wait,
know,
hold on, real quick. I just thought about something. I think I don't know. I think we should definitely start. You know how we do these live events?
hmm
We should have like a different element to it.
What you mean?
We should have a what do you call it? Like a
Like a theme?
no, not a theme. You know how we have the segments and stuff?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
Well, one segment could be like, you know, how, like back in the day, like you had an issue with somebody,
Uh-huh.
you would just go to like you know, like the OG's backyard, or you go to the local boxing gym.
Yeah.
I feel like we should host something like that.
but they do have something down here like that. It's called Rumble in the Jungle.
Yeah, they got something.
Is that what that is?
Like,
see, I thought that was just like on some like an actual like
no, none of these people
like
box. Like PC the Kid, he's a rapper. He fought one time, and he's
you can just call anybody out.
yeah. Yeah, he said it
Set
up.
it up. You can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you say, hey,